And there we go, we should be live, or live, or whatever you want to pronounce it. And we're back. In 1949 off-season, the Providence Needles are disbanding the Syracuse Nationals, Tri-Cities Blackhawks, I should say. The Anderson Packers, Sheboygan Redskins, Waterloo Hawks, and Denver Nuggets are joining the league. The OG, Denver Nuggets, that is. That's only one season, because, yes. Last stream we found out Hank Biasetti is attractive. Yes, I found out another cute guy. I am such a simp. No! Nix, why didn't you protect Hank? Hank's going to Anderson. Nix, I fucking hate you. Why didn't you protect Hank? I'm not happy. We've been betrayed. The worst at Howie Shannon, first overall. A draft bust IRL. Edmund Kelly to Washington. Dolph Cheese to Rochester. Alex Gross to Sheboygan. Dick McGuire to Anderson. Wow. Wow, Jones draft Vernon Mickelson to the New York Knicks. The 14th pick. Vernon Mickelson. Andy Tonkovic. That's about Providence, first of all, 1948. Sigurd IRL. Of course, it joins the Sheboygan, the Redskins. What is this? The Bachelor. Gino Sullivan, Warriors, Waterloo Hawks, and Paul Seymour. Sheboygan, Redskins. Canada for the New York Knicks. George Mikan to the Tri-Cities Blackhawks. aka the Atlanta Hawks, eventually. Celtics certainly signed Kyle Braun for €242,000, which is interesting. As the Warriors are the top team in the league. Now, last season they went 10-50. In 27-33, 23-25, and 10-50. They're coming off a 10-50 record. They're now the best team in the league. As their first pick, Harry Shannon, now is dropping 9 overalls already. Not surprised. Yeah. Now Chris is still getting better. A +3 overall. Now it's over here. Well, let's do this. Oop. A week in, let's go to the closer to the trade deadline, and we already gave Vernon Mickelson a buzzer beater, a beautiful one. A game accomplishment, a game a buzzer beater. Against the Indianapolis Olympians, yeah. Okay, I'll stop being weird, alright? Let's head to the trade deadline. The Celtics are 27-8. The Warriors are 26-11 and on an 11-game win streak. Great. Worst team is the Waterloo Hawks, 9-28. Bob Ellers is their best player. Award races. Ooh, George Mikan. Look at that. 20-15, 2, half a steal, and a block and a half, roughly 38.1% from the field goal. Then 90.7% of the offensive rating, which he isn't even first. MC was first, as he's now the first player in NBA history to shoot 40% from the field so far. 41.3%. 91.2 offensive rating. Alright, I'm gonna stop singing things. Alright, I'm not a weirdo. Now, to the All-Star break. The first team All-Stars, we got the Hal Chrysler, Dick Club, Andy Tonkovich, Harold Johnson, Harry Gallatin, Ron Livingstone, Fred Sheffield, Mac Zableski, Ed Mikan, Vava Jones, Ralph Beard, and John Murphy. Second team All-Stars, so we get George Mikan, Frank Mangapane, Ralph Seward, Lou Spacer, Alex Kudoza, Tom King, W. Hodgkinson, Bob Harris, Kyle Braun, Hal Cotman, John Meadows, and Jack Nichols. Heading to the All-Star game, 74-73. Frank Magapane, the New York Knicks, wins it 10, 7, 8, and 3 steals. 12 points, 12 rebounds from Jorge Mikan. Yep. Ooh, 10, 8, 62. Oh, from Ron Livingstone. Ooh, the next 24 and 25. Next are the 12 slid. Oh no, the 28 and 22. Oh, looks like the Warriors went from a 10 and 50 record to a 44 and 16 record. Holy cow. They're coming one of the team's league's greatest players. Look at that. Jake Carter. And Jimmy Carter. Jake Carter, born 1924 as well. When in 1924 exactly? Oh yeah, July 25th, 1924. Died April 17th, 2012. Who's going to win MVP? Mikan. Yep, Mikan. Now Stewart's Defensive Player of the Year. That's surprising. Look at the year, Al Gadoza. Off Shays. Still not there. But yeah, 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Still in the block. Again. Al Brightman. Most improved. Look at that. Came off a defending championship from the Boston Celtics in 1949. Knicks losing game 1. They winning game 2. The Knicks are still alive. No, they lose by 8. No. Yes, in the finals we get the Philadelphia Warriors, Taylor Johnson, Howie Shannon, Fred Sheffield, Matt Milosov, and Gino Servin, Joe Fox off the bench, against none other than the Boston Celtics, with Hal Chrysler, Dick Club, Carl Ron, Howie Dallmer, and Bill Gabbard. Whoa. Game 1, we are going to see end of the first quarter. Warriors take the lead. Celtics 139. Second quarter, holy cow! Celtics are taking a lead. Yep, Celtics are going to win 64-49 by 15 in game 1. 19 points from Hal Chrysler. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Game number 2. The Warriors are taking a big lead. Yep, by 20. Yep, the Warriors are going to win by 12, 70-58. 16 and 15 from Howie Shannon. Holy cow. 13, 11, 3, assist and 2 blocks. No, that would have been Gino Servan. 16, 10, 2. Found Chris Surf 12, 14, and 6, 2 steals and a block from the club. Heading to game number 3. Game number 3, we are going to see the Warriors take a lead. Celtics are coming back. Celtics take the lead up by 7. Warriors back in the lead up by 6. Gino Servan bricks it. 1 minute to go, 45 seconds, the Warriors are up. Warriors are up by 8. Celtics with the ball. Shooting foul, the club. No good. About to rebound. We'll have to end the game, and there we go. Warriors up 2-1 in the finals. Heading into game number 4. Warriors are up. Celtics are up. I'm kidding, it's halftime, and the Celtics are big. Yep, Celtics up. As they win by, if I did my math right, 29 points to game 4 to tie the series. Chris 16 points, 10 and 14 from Dick 11, 13 and 6 from Carl Braun. Heading to game 5 in Philadelphia. See, the Warriors are up. Still a close one. Warriors are up by 7 still. 5-point game. 4-point game with 43.3 seconds to go. 20 points for Carl Braun, 13 to 14. 3 assists, 3 blocks for the club. 14-8 for 3 steals for Chrysler. 6-13, 5 and 3 for Tyler Johnson. And the Warriors 14 and 9 so far for the Harry Shannon. Carl Braun makes both free throws. 2-point game. Celtics down by 2. 13, no, and they're not going to get it. Lose by 2 points, 67-65. Warriors up 3-2, heading into game number 6 in Boston. Boston up by 16-15 into the first quarter. Heading into halftime, game is tied 34 apiece. Going into the fourth quarter, Celtics only up by 1. Halfway through the fourth, Celtics up by 3. Celtics up by 3. 2 minutes to go. Either the Celtics will force game 7 or they're going to lose in 6. That time rolls off my friend Sheffield. LeBron defensive rebound. Howie Stalmer attempts a mid-range shot, and it's good. Celtics up by 5. Kobe Gunther always for a shot there. He slams it home. The club turns over the ball. Not a shooting foul on Carl Braun. But some substitutions. Southside Sheffield attempts a mid-range shot. No good. Matt Milzok with the board. Howie Shannon loses the ball. How Chris turns on the ball. Fred Sheffield. He throws it down at the club. The 1-point game. 38.5 seconds to go. The club comes out of bounds. I'm out. Fred Sheffield blocks. Warren Fenley has blocked the layup attempt. They want to rebound. They run out to end the game in the Celtics win by 1. 68-67 to force game 7. Celtics have forced game 7 to Philadelphia Warriors. The Warriors. Oh, heading into the fourth quarter, the Warriors are up by none other than by 10 points so far. Warriors are up by 8, 2 minutes to go. 46.79 seconds to go, and the Warriors are up by 7 points. Wants to lay up there. The club shot comes out. He says, "I want to rebound." Warren Fenley breaks it for Sheffield. Milzok, no good. The club of the rebound. Timeout. Substitutions. Bill Gabber breaks it. Howard Johnson defends the rebound. Ronald Huck, they end the game, and the Philadelphia Warriors have done it. They pulled it off. From the worst team to the best team in one season, the Philadelphia Warriors are the 1950 NBA champions. Beating the Boston Celtics in 7 games. The Finals MVP, Howie Shannon, somehow. 11.6 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 2 assists. MVP, George Mikan, the Tri-State Blackhawks, 19.7 points, 15.5 rebounds, and 2.2 assists. Now, Seaward Defensive Player of the Year. 6th Man of the Year, Colby Gunther. Al Reitman, Most Improved, and Alex Kudoza is Rookie of the Year. As we head to the 1950 NBA Draft, the Minneapolis Lakers are going to select Bob Cousy. The Washington Capitals, Paul Anderson, Don Rafael to the Fort Wayne Pistons, Syracuse Nationals to the Larry Fowles, Joe McNamee to the New York Knicks. Evan O'Shea. Nick Schnittiger. Bob the Boy. Bill Sharman. Eddie Gator. Don LaFro. Lofgram. Chuck Cooper. First African American into the league. To give him more lighting to make him seem more white, and that's kind of racist. Hidalgo was, oh no, Graham Vaughn. Ooh. The Syracuse Nationals pull up the bait. 2nd round, 4th pick, Chuck Cooper to the Syracuse Nationals. Lemon Bro Kamer. What is that? Other name. Andy Tonkovich. Sent to the Boston Celtics in 1950 free agency. Joe Grabowski. Grabowski was honestly kind of attractive, I'll admit. Ooh, he's getting better. He's going from Chicago to Syracuse. Still get a new logo. W. Jorgensen. Celtics sign W. Jorgensen. Pistons sign Paul Seymour. Knicks get Alex Kudoza. Bro, looks like he's trying to kill me or something. Yeah, I'm kind of terrified of him right now. Like, I love you're 30 years old. What are you doing? Ship 38 right now. Not Hickey. It was like 49. George Mikan gets a +4. He's for the Tri-Cities Blackhawks. Al Mixis with the Knicks a +13. What's that? With the 1951 regular season. Here we go. Straight to the trade deadline. Because, yes. Ooh, a big trade. Sal Mirashin gets traded to the Syracuse Nationals. Next get Freddie Lewis, Ray Lump, D.C. Wilcott, and Chuck Gilmore in the 1952 second round pick. Knicks are 14-22. Celtics are the Warriors are once again bad. Don't know what happened, but Celtics are 30-6. Beautiful. The All-Star break. In the Western Conference, George Mikan, Tom King, Harold Johnson, John Mills, Carl Meinhold, Ed Mikan, Ward Williams, Don Raffelt, Jack Toomey, Glenn Silbo, Bob Hubbard, and Joe Folks. In the Eastern Conference, we see Hal Chrysler, Dick Club, Louis Spicer, Frank Megapane, Andy Tonkovich, Larry Faust, Ralph Sievert, Chick Halbert, Johnny Bach, Paul Ellison, Art Hellhouse, and Fred Sheffield. Paul Ellison, Arisen, there. East beats West 112-80. Holy cow, East, holy shites. 29 from Hal Chrysler, 22 from Magapane. 1969 count one hole, George Mack in 19 and 12. Hal Chrysler 29, 8 and 6 from 22, 4 and 6 and 3 steals, 4 from Magapane. Hal Chrysler is averaging 60.9 points. He averaged 20.8 points last season. For this. Ooh, our player Jack Rockard is shooting 40.5% from the field. Joe Folks 40.1% from the field. Ooh, for 7 games with Boston Celtics this season, he had a 129 offensive rating. Holy shite. Per 36 numbers, he would be him. Heading to the 1951 playoffs. Alright. Frank Magapane. Ooh, it's a blow of 15, 11, and 10. I lost to the Baltimore Bullets. Next time I made the playoffs, 29-31. Warriors missed the playoffs somehow, but 49-11 for the Boston Celtics. So for the best record. Next, they were probably going to lose anyway. Celtics are in the finals. The Celtics, the Pistons. Game 1, so he's going to the Celtics big time. Series on the Celtics with Noble Jorgensen. Ooh. Celtics went 81-52 in game 1. Holy cow, the Celtics are going to game 2. And they're going to win 81-68. Game 3. So, okay, the Pistons are coming up. Pistons 67-60. Pistons in game 3. It's 2-1 Boston. Heading to game number 4. Pistons are up. Celtics back in the lead. Celtics still in the lead. Celtics in the lead. They're gonna win game 3. Heading no game 4. They're up 3-1. Celtics are at home in game 5. Celtics are going to win it all. Ooh. Yep, and it's over. Celtics in the 1951 NBA champions. In 5 games, have Crystal Fans MVP, 6 for 4 points, 10 for 4 rebounds, 2.6 assists. George Mikan MVP, 24.3 points, 15.6 rebounds, and 3.4 assists to club them away of the year. Our Hill House 6 man of the year, and George Mikan most improved, with Dick Schnittiger rookie of the year. Probably in the year, even though it's a shorter one. I'll see you another time. Probably later today. See y'all.